Hello everyone. Today we are going to study EVS and it is world around us. The world around us is very beautiful. So today we are going to study the different landforms. Okay, so let's start. Our home planet, the Earth, belongs to the family of the Sun. So our Earth belongs to whose family? To the family of the Sun. It is the third planet from the Sun. So it is the third planet of the Sun. So have you watched our solar system video? It is there in our playlist. So you can go and watch the solar system video to understand how our Earth is the family of the Sun. So our Earth has air, land, and water. Our Earth is surrounded by a blanket of air called the atmosphere. So our Earth is surrounded by a blanket of air, which is called atmosphere. Atmosphere. Our Earth has various landforms and water bodies. So whatever Earth has, landforms and water bodies. So what are landforms? The flat land on the Earth are called plains. So what are plains? The flat land on the Earth are called plains. Wide rivers flow through these plains. So through these plains, wide river flows. The climate of the plain is hot in summer and cold in winters. Many people live here as these places are suitable for making houses and farming. So if the climate is good, people will love to live in those types of places. And it's also suitable for making house and for farming. So you can see a picture here. So look, I hope you have seen area like this. So you can grow your crops here. You can have your home here. So these are called plains. Okay, the land is plain. A piece of land higher than the surrounding area is called a hill. So what are hills? So this was plain, it's flat, and this is higher than the surrounding area. This is called hill. Very high hills are called mountains. So if this hill is very high, it's called mountains. Mount, M-O-U-N, mountains. Okay. The weather is pleasant on the hills round the year but is very cold on mountains. So in the mountains, the weather is very cold. The tip of the mountain is called a peak. What is it called? It's called a peak and is generally covered with snow. So you have hill stations, you go to see the mountains, right? So they have hills have a pleasant atmosphere, pleasant temperature, but the mountains are very cold and they are covered with snow. So you can look here, this is a mountain while this is a hill. Hills are not too big, but mountains are very tall. Okay. The low land between two hills or mountains is called a valley. So what is a valley? The low land between two hills or between two mountains is called valley. Most of the valleys are V-shaped. So you can see here. So most of the valleys are V-shaped because it's a low-lying land between the two mountains or two hills. And this is called a valley. And valleys are also very beautiful. The flat land slightly higher than the surrounding area is called a plateau. P-L-A, plateau, or a tableland. What is a plateau? The flat land slightly higher than the surrounding area is called a plateau. So you can see here, it's a flat land slightly higher than the surrounding area. So it has become a plateau. Can you see it? Part of the land covered with trees are called forest. And what a forest? This is the part of land which is covered with trees. It's called forest. Deserts are dry areas that are covered with sand. They are hot regions with less rainfall. Very few crops grow here. So you can see the desert. There are very few crops here and these are hot, very hot areas. And you can see the picture here. This is a desert. Island is a piece of land surrounded by water on all sides. So this is an island. It is surrounded by water on all sides. Island. Okay. So look at the picture here. So this is an island and it is surrounded by water from all sides. Now water forms. 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water. So how much of Earth is covered with water? 3/4. It is found in different water forms. These are some of the water bodies found on the earth. So if someone asks you what are the different water forms, what will you say? You'll say that there's a lake, there's a stream, river and sea. The different water forms are lake, stream, river and sea. Lake is a large water body surrounded by land. So if it is surrounded by land, it is a lake. And a stream is a small river. Stream is a small river. And river flows continuously. And this when it's a river, it flows continuously. Okay. And sea are big. The sea is big. And big seas are also called oceans. So there's also another water form called ocean. So what you have got? Lake, stream, river, sea and ocean. I hope you have understood it. So you see the diagram here. This is a waterfall. What from two mountains, the water is falling. So this is called a waterfall. And here it's a river. It's a large river body and continuously flows. And the area, this one is lake. So lake is small and it is surrounded by land on all sides. Hills are smaller and mountains are very tall. Okay, and sometimes mountains have volcanoes. This is a forest. You can see the green trees here. This is a forest and this is a ravine and this is an ocean. This is a desert and this is an iceberg. Iceberg are hill types, hills made with ice and so it's called iceberg. Okay. Man-made changes on the earth. Humans have made all these changes to fulfill their needs for food, shelter, and clothing. Huge buildings have been made by cutting down trees. Many factories and industries have been built which causes lot of pollution. Water bodies are being polluted. Lots of garbages are being produced which causes land pollution. So if we are building big buildings, industries and factories and we're throwing the waste products in the water bodies. And so the water bodies are getting polluted and we're also throwing garbages in the water bodies. So this is how we are making our earth. We are throwing the dustbin, the garbages and we are making big buildings and we are also causing smoke pollution, water pollution, land pollution. So we should not do this and we should try to preserve our nature. Right? I hope you have understood this and you can watch the video again if you haven't understood it. See you in next video. Till then, bye bye.